Hey guys, I was asked to do a video on finances and it was just on finances, but that topic is so big and so vague that I'd like to make this kind of a multi-part video. So I have two parts that I'm going to share that I'm going to record now. And if you want to leave any questions down below, then I'd be more than happy to answer those questions specifically in future videos. So the first part about it, the first two parts that I know, one is going to be, travel and how I like to save for travel. And then the other one is going to be this video. And this video is going to be some of my actual practical, these are things that I do. These aren't things that I want to do, but these are things that I actually do and I've been doing for a really long time that tend to work really well for me. So I wrote down a list of the things that I like to do in order to save money. Alternatively, like actual savings and putting money towards things and stuff like that will be in a separate video. So that'll be in the next video. So we'll just have maybe a weekly video. So the first thing I do is when I want something, I love to save money. I would rather see money in the account or have an experience than have things. So that's a big thing for me. So something that the first one, okay, I'll just read off the list because otherwise this video will be 4 hours long. Doing things at home instead of doing things out. And what I mean specifically by this is not necessarily activities, because I'm all for spending money on experiences, but things like getting my nails done, getting a pedicure, having a coffee out. Those are the things I specifically wrote down. There's lots of things, but those are some of the things where, and you could even go as far as saying seeing a movie at home instead of a movie out. Usually that's because we're homebodies. But if you make a coffee at home and even try to bedazzle it up at home, you're going to save $5. So that's an instant $5, which might not seem like a lot, but if you're doing that 2 days a week, it's $10 a week, $520 a year. That's a pretty awesome weekend away. Or, driving. Or let's see, what else could that be? That could be a new piece of furniture. That could be, I don't know, a couple of really fancy dinners out, whatever you find value in. And maybe it is finding value in that coffee. And I will say every once in a while, like last weekend, or last Friday, I was like, I really want this specific coffee. I usually just drip coffee. I'm very boring, but there's this lavender honey latte that I really love. I'm like, I want that. It's a $6 coffee. So it's a little crazy, but, every once in a while, it's a special treat. So just things like that. Having a pedicure at home instead of going to a salon. Yes, going to a salon is an experience. That could definitely be something. Don't get me wrong. I love a good spa day, but if I just need a polish change, my feet scrubbed, I can do that at home and I can do it in the same amount of time and I can save that $40. So there's something. Especially before a trip. And I know that's a big deal for a lot of people. So I'm not knocking anything. I do things I'm sure that people are like, well, why would you do that? But going and getting my nails done before a trip, I'm like, well, if you get your fingernails and your toenails done, we're talking $60 maybe-ish dollars. I know it's been a really long time. You can use that money on the trip. So for me, I'm like, I would rather have an extra experience or an extra really awesome meal while I'm traveling instead of that. So that's one of those things. Something I like to do as well is relocate that money to a travel fund or to, something else. Okay, here's a really big one. This is something I used to do a lot. So this is a big change for me. And this was to not impulse buy things that I'm not specifically looking for. Okay, I used to be a big time end cap shopper, Target clearance. Oh my gosh. It was people all that I worked with or that I was in college with. So this is a while back. Or not even that far back, but during that time, they're like, oh yeah, I figured you'd be there. Or, of course you got that there or whatever it might be. Just because it's a good price. And I tell my other half this all the time, just because it's a good price doesn't mean that you need to buy it. Do you need it? Is it actually on your list? Now I did need socks for the kids the other day and I went to Target and they had 7 packs of socks on clearance for $2.54. And you know damn right that I bought every single one of them. Because by the time they go through that sock range, we'll use all those socks. So we are going to need them. They were on my list. I would say my clearance exception would be for clothes that we will need in the future. I do love buying kids' clothes. I've done this for a really long time on clearance. So just because it's a good price doesn't mean you should buy it. It doesn't mean you need to buy it. If you don't actually need it and it's something that you need or you don't foresee yourself needing in the next few months, save the money. Even if it's like $4, save that $4 because there's your coffee or there's the money that you need for whatever else. So I'm getting like text messages, kids stuff, okay, or even for yourself or whatever, buying off season and on clearance. So I'm always looking for my kids' shoes. I hate that I think this, but this is just from experience that name brand shoes tend to last longer. Seem to with my kids. Yes, we bought Under Armour shoes that are dead in a month, but usually if we do like, I think Walmart shoes last about a week and a half for my boys. So what I like to do is get those prices, the Walmart Target price point, but get it in name brand shoes. So I will always look, there's certain stores I go to and every time I go, I'll just do a lap around the kids clearance. And if I can find a good pair of kids shoes for $25 or less, I usually pick them up. And then when they grow out of their shoes, I'm like, oh, let's pull out the bucket. They've each got buckets underneath their bed. I'll pull out the storage bucket and be like, oh, well, here's your shoes in size, here's size 2. So here's your new shoes. And it works great. Yes, they're getting a little older and a little more particular. So I'm kind of making sure that they really fit with what they like, but it's something that does save a lot of money. And then also I have them. Like, it's not like, oh, we got to go shoe shopping. It's already like, oh, let's see what we got. So there's no unexpected expenses. With that said though, like when we did back to school shopping last year, it was the first time we were like, all right, I'll let you guys pick out whatever pair of shoes you want. And it was a really fun treat. It was exciting, but just buying that way, sweatshirts, hoodies, pants, they're gonna need black athletic pants. So if I can find a pair for $10, I'm gonna grab them. Let's see. I'm checking like my actual, okay, here's a biggie. This is a really big one. And I'm so sorry about my neighbor's dog. I am like going crazy with all the barking. If you can hear the barking, which I'm sure you can because everybody can. Okay, eating at home is a biggie. I try to only eat out once a week and I enjoy eating out. However, I don't enjoy going back and paying. So we actually do put like everything on a credit card and I pay the credit card every 2 weeks. Like I pay, all my stuff every 2 weeks. And that way we can save up points for things. You have to be really good about it. You have to be very, very good about it. But if you do, it's a great way to also save money, get free flights, whatever you use your credit card for. But I go through and if we eat out a couple of times, like it's disgusting. Like if you just eat out once and you're like, oh, it's $12, fine. You eat out another time that week, it's $35, fine. Maybe you have a big meal, $50. You have another small meal, it's $6. You add that up and you're like, what in the world? Like we ate out just a few times and now I have to pay like $200 and like dining out for 4 meals, 5 meals, whatever it is. I'm not even keeping track of the numbers I'm saying, but it adds up. And if you really pay attention to it and add up how much you've eaten out, it can be shocking. So I try to avoid it. Really try to avoid it. It's gross. It's so crazy how much it is. With that said, I am taking Drake to Olive Garden tonight. However, they have a kids meal special this week for $1 with an adult entree, which I usually try to avoid buying an adult entree because they're expensive. And I bought, so in December, they had a promotion where if you spent $50, you got a free $10 gift card. So I did, thinking ahead, I'm like, oh, I'm easily going to spend $100. So I bought 2 of them at, Olive Garden because it is Drake's favorite. So I bought 2 of those, got an extra $20. I'm going to use that tonight. Because that was a promotional deal. It is expiring. I'm hoping I can combine the $1 kids meal with it. Either way, it'll be a nice treat. And because of the way I purchased it, dinner tonight will be free. Let's see here. I talked about Target. I literally wrote on here, avoid Target. Like, avoid Target. Here's why. Target is strategically arranged, and I mean everything. Oh, I have to sneeze, to make you spend more money. Like, it just is. It's all there is to it. Yeah, sneezed, and then I got a phone call. Holy cow. But no, Target it's arranged that you spend more money. If I want to save money, I don't go to Target. It's really hard for me to stick to my list. And I know this, and I know this about myself. So if I go to Target, I make sure I have a lot of things on my list that I need. And that way I'm kind of getting from everywhere in the store. And then also I avoid the clearance that we won't for sure use. So I did buy some clearance the other day. You'll see it. I'll do a Target haul. I bought a whole bunch of clearance socks, and then I bought some like frosted mini wheats that were on clearance, which we will eat. It was a treat for the family, and some hot cocoa, which we will drink. So, I just have to be careful, because just because it's a good price doesn't mean you need it or that we'll use it. And I really stand by the less is more. I think it really is. And it's a compliment in our relationship, because he loves things and he loves to shop and he likes all of his stuff and I don't. So we have a really good balance together. And yes, I probably sound crazy. I drive my family nuts. Not like, I mean, like with the whole eating out thing, like when I travel with my family, I make them all crazy. So I know that I can be a little extreme. Okay, last one. When I want to shop, I reorganize. So if I'm really, and now the birds, if I'm really like itching, I'm like, oh, I really want to go to home or TJ Maxx, or I really want to Home Goods, whatever. Like I really want to go do these things. What I do instead, first, it doesn't mean I don't go, but I reorganize. So I will reassess a space, reorganize a space. And if I still need something, or I still really want something, and I can't pull it from elsewhere in the house and like reorganize that area, then I will go. But it does save me money. It saves a lot of money by not just going, because I might find something, I might not need it, I might find a better use for it. You never know. But those are some of my really big, like hands-on practical things that I have been doing for a very long time, as long as I can remember, that really tend to help me. So I want to share that with you guys. I will do another video now talking about saving and what I do to save for like travel and different experiences, and just exactly how I save money. This was kind of that. But now what I do with the savings, that's the next video. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.